Hi everybody, long time no see. I hope that I'm blocking most of the light. It seems like it's light here, but it is raining and it is dreary. And this is really only the best lighted spot I have. Oh, it has been a hot minute. So let me introduce myself. If you're new here, my name is Dory. I am 49 years old. I am 5'4" tall, and on September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery with Dr. Darren Tischler at Hartford Hospital in Hartford, Connecticut. My highest weight ever recorded was 350 pounds. Day of surgery, I was 300.5. Today, I'm not sure, I haven't weighed myself in a little while, but I'm gonna guess I'm about 184. Between 180 and 184, which is very high for me. My goal is between 155 and 160. I cannot get off this last 20 pounds. I was like 180 for a while. I got 179.9. I cannot, no matter what I do. And so I know I'm up today because I went out last night. I had a couple drinks with my husband. We have not been on a date for a long time, so because it was Veterans Day, we went with his buddies from work. As most of you know, he is in the military, so he is active duty, and he is Air National Guard. So yeah, so we went out, we had a great time. The restaurant was great. You know, it's cold here. We live in Western Massachusetts, so it is really, really cold. But I mean, I dressed up, we went out, it was just good to get out. We had not been out on a date for quite some time, months. So anyhow, and the only reason I'm able to record this is because I called out today for work. So I feel like I have so much to talk about. So my last video, or a couple videos ago, I had said how I started working at a preschool, and it is the perfect fit for me. Yeah, I owned a daycare for 10 years. I had 6 children. I babysat my whole life. I did like all these different things. And so being at this preschool where 5 out of my 6 kids attended has just been fantastic. I love the kids. I was in a certain classroom for quite some time, and I got really bonded with them. I had a set of triplets. There was a little boy who was autistic, who didn't really talk very much, or you know, just a word here, word there, but I was able to bring him out of his shell, and he started talking a little bit more words and kind of getting into the routine, and he was excited to see me. But they ended up moving me rooms, and which stinks. The teacher in that room was not too thrilled, but I know why they did it. I was not happy either, but there is a room that is all autistic children, and they need a lot. They need their teacher and paras, and they really need a lot in that classroom. And because and I'm not saying all this because I'm patting myself on the back and I think I'm all that, but it definitely is a gift to be able to work with children who are special needs, or just children in general. But so anyway, so they put me in this classroom. I was there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday we had off, which was yesterday, and today's Friday. But I'm guessing I probably would have been there again today. And I definitely bonded with these children as well. When I was in the other classroom, I would take these kids to recess and lunch every day with the other paras, and so I got to know them, and they'd get very excited when I came into class. And so anyhow, so I would have probably been in that class again today. I only called out because my kids, you know, we love the street we live on. It's a beautiful, wonderful street. And they get to play with all their neighborhood friends, which go to their school, and there's a brother and sister who comes over often. But their mom sent me a text last night that their son, who's in kindergarten, who actually shares a bus seat with my daughter, who's in 2nd grade, tested positive for COVID during the pool testing at their school. And so, not that my kids, you know, I'm not scared or anything, but I'm aware that okay, comes into my house. He was here on Tuesday, and Monday, Tuesday, last Saturday. So they're here quite often. And so I figured I would take the day off in case when my kids got to school, they tested them, which they do. They'll give them now, all three of them. I just got the phone with the school nurse, and they will actually give all three of them rapid test for the next 5 days. So it'll be, well, it won't be 5 days because we have the weekend, but they'll do it today, and then next Monday and Tuesday, I believe. And so anyways, I took the day off just in case I get a call for some reason, but then also because I'm just going to take the time to sanitize my whole house and spray it. And I mean, I've been doing that anyways, but I don't really have the time with working, Monday through Friday. By the time I get home, I'm really literally, the way my day works is I'm intermittent fasting from whatever time I eat the night before. Oh, excuse me. It's the rain. Whatever time I intermittent fast or eat whatever time I end eating the night before, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock, I can't eat again until 1:15 to 1:30 when I get out of work. So I can only work 8:15 to 1:15, so I don't qualify for a lunch, which is fine with me because it just makes me not be able to eat till 1:15 or 1:30. By the time I get home, I run home real quick. I let the dogs out of their crate outside. I grab something to eat. I usually have something prepared already. Stick in the microwave, I'll eat, and then I have to go get my daughter from middle school. And then we come home, wait for the other kids to get off the bus about 3:10, and then that's it. So the days go by very, very fast for me, so I do not have a lot of time to do anything like scheduling appointments, scheduling, I have to pick a oil company for my oil because we heat with oil. A lot of stuff. I gotta pick this and do that, and I'm just not having the time to be able to sit and make phone calls and kind of see who has the best rate. Or I am so sorry. Part of my yawning is that for years now I have been taking these pills that give me energy, and they're called the ones I take, they're Black Widow 25s. There's other ones, but those are the ones that give me the most energy, and that's what actually helps me to motivate me to get me through the day. It makes me happy. I call them my happy pills, and but whatever. I mean, I take one in the morning, one at like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that helps me to get everything done or whatever. Well, these pills that I get from this nutrition store locally have been out of them, and they're having a really hard time getting them in, and so I didn't really realize that would be one of the things that is having supply issues, but he can't get it. So I actually found a company online that sells it. I think it's STS Sports, maybe. It's just another nutrition fitness type company that sells protein powders and all that. And so I was able to order them, but they're in transit to me, which with all the problems going on, I think that I'm just going to have to rely on coffee. And I had not had to really have coffee every day, but like last Wednesday when I went into work, it was my first day without my happy pill, and luckily I stopped. I got an iced coffee, and I had them add 2 espresso shots to it and cream. And so that's what I was actually, before I filmed this video, I actually put my coat on, and I said, let me go to Dunkin' and I'll go get it so I can have some energy. And I thought, no, I think I'm gonna have energy. No energy. So after I film this, I will be going to get an iced coffee with the espresso. But anyway, so that's that about work. That's why I'm home today. If you notice, I have glasses. I finally, after, 12 years or longer of not having an eye exam, I went and had an eye exam. My eyes are very healthy. And I was using, they call them cheaters, whatever, you buy them at the dollar store or wherever, just cheap glasses just to be able to read. I can see far. I just can't, like if something's right, I don't know, like arm's length away, I have to squint. And so these actually are fine. He did test my vision. I have 20/20 vision you know, normally. And then down here, when I'm gonna look down, it's 1.75. I think it's plus 1.75, whatever that means. Yeah, plus in both eyes. And so they, it took them about a week to make these glasses. And so I'm having a hard time getting used to them because I was always used to putting them on my head. And so these stay on my face all day long, and I can just see and do my normal stuff. And then when I'm in the car and my phone is up on the thing, if a message comes through and I need to read it, then I don't have to, you know, stop the car, put the glasses on, and then read it. I can just look up and read it. And so that's a good. I may look into getting contacts. I'm not sure. But yeah, so these are my new glasses. Then on Wednesday, I took my son, who also wears glasses, but he has astigmatism and some other things he needs more than I do. Horrible, horrible. But anyway, so I took him Wednesday, and he picked out new frames, so he'll get those in about another week. What else? What else has been going on? Food-wise, I have not really been craving anything. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. I haven't really been, like, at one point I had wanted chicken with barbecue sauce on it, so I bought these chicken tenderloins, and I baked them, and then I used the Baby Ray's sugar-free barbecue sauce, and I had that on the side with broccoli. And I kind of went through that phase. And then if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would see that I started this whole thing with, it's because of, what is her name? Little Kansas Kitty, Jess. And I started this whole thing with, sorry, my cat must have come out of the room and the door squeaked. And I'm thinking, I'm home alone. Who is squeaking the door? And so anyways, yeah, Little Kansas Kitty, she is phenomenal, and she has a YouTube channel and Instagram, and so she was posting these amazing salads. So I went through the whole salad thing where I craved these salads, and I'd put like just a little bit of olive oil on it, and I would have like, let's see, I'd have like peppers and arugula, and I'd have like, let's see, feta cheese and nuts, like walnuts, and just a bunch of stuff. And it was so good, so filling, so satisfying. But then I got out of that little thing, you know, I don't really crave it anymore. Then I had, you know, my taco meat, and I made that, and then I kind of didn't want taco meat, and then I hadn't had steak for a while, so I craved steak, so I made some steak. And I don't know, sometimes I'm like really, really craving something, and other times I'm like, I just don't even want it. I don't even know what I want. So I've been like making or having like string cheese and meat, like deli meat. Yeah, I don't know, not a lot. My problem and my issue is my snacking at night, which I'm actually, one of the appointments I want to make is I need to make a follow-up with my surgeon, even though I'm already 5 years post-op. They really like to see you once a year and make sure. And I'm gonna actually ask them to make me an appointment with their medical weight loss team, because I think I need something to help me with this last 20 to 25 pounds. I don't know, the snacking at night, I try so hard, and then my body just feels like it's starving. So I need to find something else. I've been eating Fritos. I love Fritos. They are like kryptonite. Actually, kryptonite would mean that they're against me, right? Anyhow, whatever that is. But you know what I mean. I love them. They're my fave. They're my BFF. And so I just need to get into the habit of maybe eating some chicken, or having a piece of cheese, or having something that's gonna fill me with protein, or even a protein bar before bed when I'm hungry, if my calories are low or whatever. And so that's what I'm gonna do today, is I'm gonna make those 2 appointments. I definitely need some help just with the last 20, 25 pounds. I just, as much as I'm trying to do it, I just can't do it on my own. I'm trying stepwise while I'm at work. Guys, I am legit getting between 12,000 to 16,000 steps each and every single day. I am running, I'm even riding tricycles in the gym with the kids because the kids just want to have fun, and some of them can't pedal, so I put them on my lap and I just run around the gym on a tricycle. And I mean, it's been fantastic. Things, you know, those are definitely NSVs. But anyway, so I just need some help with the snacking in the snacking area in these last 20-25 pounds. So I'm gonna go in, see what she has to say, and then go from there. What else? I think today I'm actually, because I talked about this chicken, I think I'm actually gonna make some of the chicken. My husband is making chili, and he found these beans that they sell that are 0 net carbs. I think they're called lupin beans. And my husband found them at the grocery store, our local grocery store, and he's gonna be making chili with the beans. And so I am looking forward to that because it is cold here and chilly these days. But yeah, that's really it. I will update you. Oh, let me just throw in this too for you guys who've been following along. So in late August, beginning of September, I had woken up one day with really bad pain, and I ended up having a lump in this breast. And I talked about it, and I talked about how it hurt, and when I put my seatbelt on, it hurt. Then it started going away, and I went and I had a gynecologist look at it, and she sent me for imaging, and I had a mammogram. And then I went back and they did an ultrasound and then a follow-up mammogram, and they can't figure out what it is. They wanted to biopsy it, but when we went in for the biopsy, I was asking a lot of questions, and the tech who was looking at it on the ultrasound had asked me, you know, why are they doing a biopsy on this, and blah, blah, blah. And so I opted to reschedule the biopsy and have my gynecologist put me on antibiotics. So I have 2 pills left, 1.5 days of the antibiotic left. She put me on Bactrim for 14 days. To me, it looks like it may have gone down. The problem and why we don't think it's cancer or anything like that is because there's a lot of blood flow to it on the ultrasound, which is indicative of having an infection of some sort. I'm leaning now maybe toward a cyst. I'm not 100% sure, but I do have an appointment a week from today. So I'm gonna finish out the medication, and then 1 week from today I can go and they will do an ultrasound again, and then go from there if they think they should need to do a biopsy and kind of figure out maybe what kind of infection this is. Maybe the Bactrim didn't work, I don't know. But if you can still keep me in your prayers, that would be appreciated. I'm going for a long overdue pedicure today, where they massage, and half an hour they massage your legs and your feet and then your back, and oh, it's gonna be so good. It's so overdue. I think the last time I did this was at least 6 months ago, a long time. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. That's this afternoon. And yeah, that's really it, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm so sorry that it's been so long. I'm gonna try to do better with filming videos. And I love you guys.